Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah if you're new here. I'm going to try to film this quick before it starts raining again. It's been raining the past few days. So I didn't think I'd be making this video so soon because it's something that is quite personal and it's happening to me right now. So it's a bit emotional to make this. But I'm just gonna get right into it. So in this video, I'm going to tell you why I'm being induced and what is cholestasis of pregnancy. First, let me explain what cholestasis of pregnancy is. It's a rare condition that happens to 1 in 1,000 pregnancies. In the 3rd trimester, your certain hormones affect the drainage of bile in your liver. And this makes like a backup of bile, which then goes into your bloodstream. And then this is when you get the symptoms which I was experiencing, which was the itching in the hands and the feet and basically all over my body. This is when they want to induce you early. Usually they go up until 37 weeks when the baby is considered full term. But the reason that they do induce is because they have to monitor the baby weekly, 2 times a week. They do a stress test and they do an ultrasound and blood work to make sure that the baby isn't being affected by the extra bile. And if something looks wrong, they would induce you even earlier than 37 weeks. So how I found out that I have cholestasis of pregnancy, today I'm a little over 33 weeks, was at about 29 weeks. For about a week, I was super itchy everywhere, not just my hands and feet, everywhere. And I, of course, Google this. And during pregnancy, you are itchy, normally in your on your stomach because of the stretching of the skin. But I noticed that it was a little strange because at this point I would wake up in the middle of the night, rubbing my feet because it itched so bad, and I'd be up for like an hour, sometimes 2 hours in the night, and then also the palms of my hands. And then during the day, the itching was all over, like even inside of my mouth. So with that being said, the symptoms are mainly itching on your hands and feet, and you could have the itching all over, and then you can also have extreme fatigue, which I was kind of experiencing, and then dark urine, which is another thing that I had noticed that week. And my urine is usually always pretty clear. So immediately that was a red flag for me. Was concerned, I Googled, I saw the cholestasis of pregnancy, and I said, okay, I have an appointment the next day as a regular checkup, and I'll bring it up then that I have the itching, and then see what he says. And then if he doesn't mention the cholestasis, then I would bring up that I thought that I had the cholestasis. So at my doctor's appointment, without me saying that I thought I had cholestasis, after hearing my symptoms, he said that he thought it was the cholestasis, and he sent me to the hospital to do testing. So at the hospital, they did an ultrasound, they took my blood, checked my bile levels, and then sent me home and told me the results would be in within a couple days. The results came back within, I'd say, 4 to 5 days, 4 to 5 really long days. That's when I got the phone call from a nurse who told me that I do have cholestasis of pregnancy and that I would be fine, the baby would be fine, but we would keep it monitored, put me on medication twice a day, 1 in the morning, 1 at night. You will have to go to a specialist twice a week, and they will do the ultrasound and the stress test for the baby. And that's where they put something around your stomach, where you see in the hospital videos of those pregnant women giving labor have on their stomach with the monitors on it. It would sit there until doctor checks and everything's good. And as long as everything looks good, we would wait up until the 37 weeks when baby is full term. I would be scheduled to be induced at 37 weeks. So the reason I wanted to make this video was because when I Googled cholestasis of pregnancy, there were some scary risks that could happen if you go unmonitored with cholestasis and you don't know that you have it because you just didn't say that you were itchy and thought it was normal, I do suggest that if you are itchy, please get it checked out. And I don't mean just your stomach, I mean like other random places, and especially if it's in your hands and your feet at night or at any time of the day, go get it checked out, because there is a higher rate of stillborn with this condition if it goes unmonitored. If you go, that's why they induce you at 37 weeks, because after that is a greater risk that it could be stillborn. And this does happen to some women who do not know that they have cholestasis of pregnancy, and that is very sad, and I want everybody to know out there. And I would love for you to share this video on Facebook, mommy groups, just to let it be known. Please do not ignore the itch. It is very important to get this checked out. At first I was really upset and emotional about this, and that's why it took me so long to make this video, because I also felt super upset like for the baby, sad that he had to deal with this as well. But the baby is fine. It's just me that deals with the itching. By the way, when I took the medication, the itching went down drastically. And then some nights where I still wake up in the middle of the night with extreme itchiness, but nowhere near as much as it was. I was also pretty upset because I didn't understand how this could happen to me, considering I'm pretty healthy, I eat pretty healthy, and I go to the gym 5 times a week. I understand that there's nothing that I could have done differently to have avoided getting cholestasis of pregnancy, because they don't really know exactly what causes it. I felt robbed of being able to have a natural birth, which, by the way, with cholestasis of pregnancy, you can go into premature labor. I could go into labor before the 37 weeks. It is possible, but it is most important that the baby comes healthy either way, without cholestasis or with cholestasis. And I am so happy that I did say something about this itch. I can't imagine something horrible happening. That is the reason why I will be induced at 37 weeks. And again, please share this video on any mom forums or Facebook groups. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.